Welcome to Csir-Cri TV, your #1 online TV that provides excellent content on research and development. I am your host, Dr. Jonas Osei Edu, and I'm privileged today to have the Director of Crop Research Institute with us. You are currently watching the project. The project is the program on Csir-Cri TV that allows project leaders the opportunity to explain their projects and other things that matter to Mother Ghana. This program is brought to you by kind sponsorship from Kedford Ventures, Radio Agro-Processing and Farms, Famous Studios, Marigold Ventures. Prof, you are welcome to Csir-Cri TV.
Thank you.
Okay. We would like to start by knowing Prof and then trying to get deep into his vision and other things. Prof, from your CV, I realize you are one of the finest scholars in this country. Why am I saying this? Because you have about 61 publications, and that is no mere an achievement. Somebody might not know you. Who is Professor M.B. Mochia?
Professor M.B. Mochia is somebody who was born at Yankwanta, and I'm a third born of 11.
Wow.
Oh, no, 13. We are 13 siblings. I'm the third of them. I started my secondary school education at Sunyane Secondary School in 1997, and proceed. That was the O level.
Okay.
I finished in 1982.
Okay.
And then I proceeded to do the advanced level at GSTS, Ghana Secondary Technical School at Takoradi.
Okay.
That was the advanced level.
Okay.
And after that, I gained admission to Cape Coast University, where I did the first degree. And from there, I also continued to do the second degree, the same university. And after just about the time I was finishing, I had a scholarship, that scholarship, to further my education to the PhD level at Nairobi, Kenya, through a scholarship by Dad.
Okay.
So I went to Kenya for my PhD program at International Center for Insect Physiology and Ecology. And then I finished in the year 2001, came back, and I joined Crop Research Institute under the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research.
Okay, Prof, I realize your first degree, master's, PhD, and even diploma was at Cape Coast. What is so special about Cape Coast?
Cape Coast is special, and I'm proud to be a product of Cape Coast, because we were taught very well. And if you compare our grading system, it is still one of the highest.
Wow.
If you compare to Legon and then Tech.
Are you sure they will agree to this?
They have to agree. Because if you look at how, before you get A, you have to attain 80 to 100.
Great.
But for Legon and then Tech, their grading system for A is between 70 to 100.
Anyway, that's your point of view.
Anyway, so, that may be
because I am from KUST and I'm proud to be a KUST guy. Anyway, so Prof, the training at Cape Coast, what is so special that has kept you going up to this point?
You see, the time we entered, we did concurrently the diploma in education as well as the first degree program. So, you know, education, we were trained in such a way that we always question whatever that is given to us. We don't take it wholeheartedly. we really had a philosophy of questioning whatever that is given to you.
Okay, great. So after Cape Coast, you said you came to crop research and then you started your career.
No.
Okay. Where did
I
you
taught for some time
before coming to crop research?
Yes.
Okay. So when you came to crop research and then the journey began, right?
Yes.
Crop research, where is it and what do you do at crop research?
Where is it? Do you mean by location?
Yes, please.
Crop research is located at Fumashua. I will say it is about 15 minutes drive on the highway from Tech to Accra.
Okay.
And we are together with Building and Road Research Institute and Forestry Research Institute.
Okay. And specifically, what do you do? If somebody is watching, he might not know what crop research does. What do you do at crop research?
Crop research, we are one of the agricultural research institutes in Ghana. And our main task is to develop varieties. And when we develop the varieties too, we come out with certain technologies that goes with the development of the crops. And our main target is to reach end users. And they are farmers and the industries. So we give them improved varieties and they use that to produce more of the crops and then try to boost up their livelihoods.
So what are some of the crops you work on?
We work on our mandated crops. Some of them are cereals. When we talk about cereals, we mean rice and then maize. Soya bean.
Right.
Yes. And we also deal with root and tubers. When we talk about root and tubers, we are talking about yams, cassava.
So basically, whatever we eat in this country, you work on. Am I right? Great. Now, I realize that CSI has been in existence for over 60 years. Am I right?
Yes.
So, as Crop Research Institute, what can you say has been your achievement as far as this 60-year journey is concerned?
Yes, we have done a lot. We have actually released a lot of varieties, as I was saying, to the country, of which we are using some of them for our great industries. For example, if you talk about the starch industry, we produce some of our cassava materials that was used as if I remember, it was our variety that was used for the government
special initiative. On cassava.
And we even released one of our scientists, Dr. J.J. Afuaka, to help in that special initiative.
This sweet potato project, I think in the central region, are they using your varieties? That's huge project over there.
Yes. The variety, the name of that variety is Apomodin. And that came from Crop Research Institute. And we have signed an agreement with Casa de Europa. They are the recipient of that variety called Apomodin, and they are using that variety to do wonders.
And that's under government One District One Factory project, am I right?
Yes.
So it means you are contributing to One District One Factory
massively,
as far as your work as research institute is concerned.
Yes.
Wow. And I hope Ghanaians are appreciating this fact that you are not just doing research, but your research is contributing to development.
A lot.
Great.
And we are also contributing to PED. That is planting for
food,
PFG, and then PED as well. Planting for food and jobs, that is PFG. We are also contributing there.
So what are you doing in PFG? That's
PFG, we are producing improved varieties. Like maize and then the rice. What we do is that we come out with breeder seed and then foundation seed as well. So that we give those early generation seed to farmers or foundation seed growers.
Okay.
So the seed that come out, the improved ones, really comes from us.
Okay.
As a start.
Okay. Okay, thank you, viewers. You are watching the project on CRI TV, your #1 online TV platform. This program is sponsored by Catford Ventures, Ready Agro Farms, Famous Studios, and Marigold Ventures. Catford Ventures are producers of Aseda local rice. Aseda local rice is free from debris, stones, and very good for your health. For your purchases, please contact 050-142500 or 027-7739-143. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the project. You are currently watching the project on CRI TV, your #1 online TV platform. I am currently talking to the Director of Crop Research Institute, the #1 gentleman of the Institute. This is the first edition of the project, and I'm privileged to interview the director because he's the #1 gentleman of the land. Stay tuned for other subsequent events on the project. So, Prof, you are welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Okay, having known you, your background in terms of education and all that, now let me ask this question. Why did you decide to become a director?
This is an interesting question. You know, as I said initially, I attended Sunyane Secondary School.
Okay.
And our motto is, Me Mainti and Yeminti.
Wow.
For my country and not for myself. So we had that inculcated in us right from the secondary school age.
Okay.
So it has become part of me that how can I contribute my best to Ghana? And in addition to that, when I was appointed the station manager at Kwadaso and the deputy director, my predecessor, the then director, Dr. Stella Ama Enin, any time that we had discussion, because of my contribution and whatever I was giving out to the institute, he will always say that, Muchia, I think you are the best person to succeed me when I leave the institute.
And how did you feel when you heard that?
I was so much elated.
Wow.
And happy.
Your dream has come true.
Because I told myself, so I have some qualities that somebody has recognized, and he is urging me on.
Okay.
And at the same time, a lot of senior colleagues also said, we want you to be our next director. So people and the junior staff as well, they encouraged and urged me on. So I said, I can do it.
So it's like a clarion call.
Yes.
For leadership.
Leadership.
And you decided to step in.
So I took it up and worked towards that.
So when you took that decision of applying to be director, what was the reaction of your family, knowing how difficult it is to manage an institute of this nature?
Oh, they also said, the way you are, you have a big heart, and you are easygoing guy, and you can move the people along.
That I can even attest to it, because I've worked with you before.
Right. So they also urged me on.
Okay.
So there was no way I could turn that position down.
So now let's come to the vetting process. How was it like when you went through the vetting?
Hey, Doctor, Osedu. That reminds me, the day that we had that interview.
Right.
It was so powerful.
Yes, looking at the
and
team.
I tell you, the people who were on the panel, I remember Professor Osu Benoit.
Okay. Former DDG.
Former DG.
Yes.
Our Director General.
Right.
Was on the panel and was firing all the questions from a different angle. It was so tasking.
Right.
And you have to think
true
on the spur of the moment,
yeah,
to give something which is so convincing.
Exactly.
And I tell you, you must be on top of your institute.
Okay.
You should know what pertains in your institute.
Okay.
Because if you don't know the institute that you are going to head,
yeah, that's difficult.
Yes.
Okay. So, Prof, when you step into crop research, which year did you join crop research?
I joined crop research in the year 2002.
If you were told that you would become director, would you have believed it?
No.
So what worked the trick?
Actually, as I have said already, when I'm doing something or I give it all out,
okay,
I do my best.
Okay.
So I didn't take the research work lightly. I made sure that I work with all my heart, and then I made sure I publish a lot.
And that
so
is
that
evident.
my contribution towards research will be known locally and then internationally.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that is quite clear, because your CV shows that you have about 61 publications, and that is not a small thing. I wish I get there very soon.
You can do that.
Okay, Prof.
Really do that.
Yes, yes. Now, Prof, by the grace of God, you are director. What kind of institute will you want to hand over to the next director?
I want to hand this institute to the next director by making sure that all the structures are in place. If I talk about the structures,
of course, I was going to ask. Yeah.
What I mean is that we are working with systems and procedures.
Okay.
People should get it right.
Okay.
And know what it takes to do what.
Okay.
They shouldn't be told what to do. Most of the times I have to call some of my heads of divisions to do this or that.
Okay.
But I don't want it that way.
Right.
I want everybody to move with the existing structures.
Okay.
And then what they have to do is abide by the structures and then work towards that.
And how do you intend to achieve that in terms of making sure that everybody knows what he's doing and doing it right?
So people should not be told what to do.
Okay.
They know what they are supposed to do. So what I'm doing now is, normally from where I sit, a lot of things come to my table. And before it comes, people are to do or to move certain actions before they come to me. So normally if I see that the right thing has not been done, I will call the person, invite the person, and tell him or her that next time, this is what you need to do. And by so doing, I think people are now changing their attitude towards our systems and procedures.
You believe more in diplomacy?
Yes.
Rather than being so reactive?
No.
Okay, I was looking through your vision and then how you intend to achieve it. And I realized it's hinged on about 6 thematic areas. One of them was institutionalization of the vision. When you say institutionalization of the vision, what do you mean?
Yes. What I mean is that people should own the institute as their own.
Okay.
So if people are doing something for the institute or in the institute, they should make the institute first.
Okay.
So that we will all achieve what we are supposed to achieve. The institute should be first in whatever that we do.
And how do you hope to get people to change to this direction that you are looking for?
It's by talking to the people.
Okay. And appealing to their conscience.
And appealing to them.
Okay.
And already I've seen people doing that. One example is you.
Wow. Okay.
And I can also mention my scientific secretary. They are doing that a lot.
Okay.
People are
trying to bring some innovation into the system.
And Csir-Cri TV is an example.
It was part of your vision.
Yes, but I was there, and that you came, you brought the idea.
Great.
And I had to step in and then give you the necessary push.
Yes. Okay, that's great. So it means what you are saying is that we as members of CRI should support that vision by owning it, not to think that is for the director. It's for all of us. And once we do that, everything will follow. Okay, there's also a point where you talked about human resource development and succession plan. Can you explain that to us?
What I mean by that is, you know, when I was employed in the year 2002, our staff strength was 930 thereabout. But currently, we are about 583. So if you look at these two figures, you will see that we have run short of manpower. So there is the need to make sure that we find a way of bridging this gap. But you also what do I say? You also realize that government has put freeze on employment. We are not given the chance to employ. So what we need to do is to make sure that the senior members who are in the system, they are given mentorship role to train the young ones. So that we can double up in our efforts or in our staff strength so that we will not be found wanting.
Okay, viewers, you are currently watching Csir-Cri TV, your #1 online TV platform. You are watching the project, the first edition on Csir-Cri TV, and I'm privileged to host Professor M.B. Muchian, the Director of Crop Research Institute. This program is sponsored by Kedford Ventures, Ready Agro Farms, Famous Studios, and Marigold Ventures. Kedford Ventures are producers of Aseda local rice. Aseda local rice is free from debris, stones, and very good for your health. For your purchases, please contact 050-142500 or 027-7739-143. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Csir-Cri TV, your #1 online TV. You are currently watching the project. And today with me is Professor M.B. Muchian, the Director of Crop Research Institute. So, Prof, we are talking about the thematic areas as far as your vision is concerned. You've explained to us what you mean by institutionalization of the vision. You've also explained to us human resource development and succession plan. And that's where you talked about the fact that because we are not able to employ, you are using mentorship as a prelude to make sure that more people can be trained. So now let's look at the other issues. I was trying to read your vision statement and all that. You talked about commercialization of research outputs and spin-off creation. This big English, what does it mean?
Yeah, it is not very big. What I mean by that is we need to create a niche for ourselves as an institute.
Okay.
Whereby all our research outputs will be competitive.
Okay.
Being competitive here means we should stand tall with other institutes, or internationally or locally, that people will be forced to come to us when other institutes' products are there. What I mean by that is whatever that we are churning out, we are putting out for people to
patronize.
Okay. It should be par excellent.
Okay.
As compared to what others are also putting out, so that our products will stand tall. Or whatever that, wherever that we find ourselves, my staff or research scientists will be able to excel.
Okay, so when you talk about research outputs, what are some of the research outputs that industry can easily pick from us?
Okay, we can talk about biofortification of our varieties.
Okay.
For example, maize. We have our varieties that are so good to be used for the poultry.
Okay.
It is biofortified with beta carotene, that is vitamin A and others.
Okay.
That when we use our maize for a poultry, for example, the yolk of the egg is so yellow and it has a lot of beta carotene that is so nutritive and can be able to suppress certain diseases.
Okay. So it's also good for human consumption,
yes,
especially the infants.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we have other crops
that
are also like the cassava,
okay,
that are also biofortified with zinc,
okay,
and iron,
okay,
and so many trace elements.
Okay. So basically, if I understand what you're saying, you have very good crop varieties that industry can patronize.
Exactly.
In terms of health and other nutritional benefits.
Yes.
What about capacity building? Do you offer capacity building at your institute?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And we have a center that we normally train farmers on technologies that we have developed.
Okay.
And we also give them skills that they can use to expand their businesses.
Okay.
So we do, or we offer that training a lot.
Then in terms of your laboratories, how can industry benefit? Do you offer laboratory services in terms of product testing and other things that industry can patronize?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So what are some of the laboratory services you have?
The laboratory services, we do, one that comes into mind now is virus indexing.
Okay.
For our varieties of cassava.
Okay.
So that when you plant our cassava, they are free from diseases.
Okay.
And also the yam.
Okay.
We also use tissue culture materials.
Okay.
Whereby when you get hold of these materials, you can be assured that they are clean and free from pests and diseases.
Yeah, I also know CRI is into foundation seed production, right?
Yes.
Do you have capacity to produce enough seed should industry approach you?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
But we might not be able to reach bigger quantities, but we are working towards that gradually.
So if I clearly understand, in terms of research outputs, we can talk of varieties, we can talk of laboratory service, we can talk of capacity building, among other things.
Yes.
And that is what you hope to commercialize. Am I right? Okay. Now let's come down to infrastructure. We talk about infrastructure and facility upgrade. What kind of infrastructure are you looking at?
I'm looking at infrastructure like road networks.
Okay.
That is one. And also expanding our laboratories.
Okay.
What we have may not be enough for research work.
Okay.
And then to serve the general public as well. So if we get funds,
I was coming there. I was going to ask you how
if we get funds, we will expand our research infrastructure.
Okay.
And we want to train a lot of people.
Okay.
So that they can acquire the necessary skills.
Okay.
So that they can also open up.
Okay.
Their establishment. So we need facilities, and we are working towards expanding our facilities.
So in terms of the infrastructure expansion, how are you going to finance that? Knowing that you are a governmental institution, not for profit, how are you going to do that?
What I intend to do is to link up with private companies. Right now, I'm even talking with somebody who has decided to come and then build a wholesale facility.
Okay.
For us.
Okay.
So we are working towards that. We'll use the private people.
So you are looking at PPP?
Yes.
Public-private sector participation. Okay, that's fine. Now talking about the hostel, it means you need land, am I right?
We have land.
Okay, but you have problems of encroachment.
Yes.
How are you going to resolve that issue?
Right now, what we have done is to build a wall around our land.
Okay.
And also, we have engaged our legal officers, those who are threatening us with the encroachment. Okay. We will take them to court. But we have to make sure that our lease is intact.
Okay.
And it is not outdated.
Okay.
So that we will battle every land encroachment issue at the court.
So with Kwada, so I don't know if you are privy to what is happening there. What are your plans towards that, the land encroachment? Because it's terrible there. I live there.
Yes, I know Otumfuo has now, our lease expired. Okay. And Otumfuo has released it for us. We now have to gazette it. Okay. So we are in touch with the land commissioner. Okay. But we need to pay something. Okay. But I think our head office has done us good. Okay. By providing some amount of money to help in gazetting the land that we have. Okay. But I'm told that they have done redemarcation and a lot of our land has been taken from us. But what has been given to us from the new lease, we intend to protect it very well.
So what it means is that any investor wishing to do business with you should not be scared
at all.
As far as land issues are concerned.
Yes.
They are well covered. Okay. Now, just last week, Friday, CCST had its first congregation in investiture. As part of your vision, you talked about helping to make sure that CCST grows and become one of the best in this country. What are your plans for CCST, being the director of crop research?
What are my plans, you are asking? The plans I have is that I'll make sure that they get good enrollment. And by that, I'm going to make sure that the staff of my institute will be given the fair chance and support to enroll into the CCST. Okay.
And so by that, how do you intend to collaborate with project leaders such that when there are scholarship opportunities, CCST can be given a special treatment? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to sit them down and I plan tabling it at IMC. Okay. That all heads of division should make sure that if they have the chance, they should make sure that they tell their staff.
Okay.
Or each division is supposed to give at least one person or two to be enrolled as a student or as a candidate for CCST. And I'm prepared to give them the support by giving them study leave and if
possible,
give them a little bit of stipend.
That would be great, because that has been the issue. Some complain about the school fees. So if there's that opportunity, I'm sure a lot of people will take advantage and then get involved. You are currently watching the project on CRI TV, your #1 online TV platform. CRI TV you can watch on critvgh.com. This program is sponsored by Catford Ventures, Ready Agro Farms, Famous Studios, and Marigold Ventures. Catford Ventures are producers of Aseda local rice. Aseda local rice is free from debris, stones, and very good for your health. For your purchases, please contact 050-142500 or 027-7739-143. We'll be right back. Welcome back to CRI TV, your #1 online TV. You are currently watching the project. And today with me is Professor M.B. Muchian, the Director of Crop Research Institute. Prof, now we've spoken a lot about your vision. You've explained to us in terms of the thematic areas. That is one, making sure that every member of the institute gets to understand the vision and internalize it. You talk about the fact that we want to work on our human development issues in terms of making sure that there is a succession plan so that younger people can't take over as you people retire, because very soon we might be coming into the system. Okay, then you talked about commercialization and the various outputs that CRI produces. You've talked about the infrastructure, some of the things that you intend doing, land encroachment and CCST. Now, I know you've been in office getting close to a year. What has been the journey so far, and what are some of the achievements?
The journey has been tough.
Wow.
But thank God we have prepared ourselves, and I'm moving. I'm flowing very well with the staff.
Okay.
We've been able to achieve so much.
Okay.
I'm using we because I can't do the work alone.
Great, that's true.
My staff, most of them have been supportive enough, so making the work lighter for me.
Okay.
I can recall when I was a scientist and I had not come to management. We had problems with tractor services.
Okay.
And at times, scientists could not get tractor services to prepare the land for them. But when I came into office, I've set up a committee, and we've been able to repair about 3 of our tractors. And now I'm happy to say that the tractor services are giving us a lot of funds.
Okay.
Most of IGF that we have generated is through tractor services.
Okay.
That is one.
Okay.
And I can also say that a lot of my senior staff have put in their promotion documents, and we have a lot of scientists being promoted.
Okay.
Thanks to my scientific secretary. He has done a lot of work. And I've also spoken to most of the scientists that they either perish, so they should publish enough so that they should be able to prepare their promotional documents and submit. Normally, I call most of them to my office and give them the clues. Since I normally defend the documents at the head office, I make sure that what they will be found wanting, I explain to them, and then they do. And in so doing, we have so many of them that have put in their promotion documents and have gone through with promotions.
Okay. So if I get it from your statement, it means one, you've started the issue of commercialization, saying that the charter services have been revamped and is bringing in money. Promotions have also improved. In fact, for the promotion, I can also even speak for the junior and senior staff. I think almost about 100 people were promoted last year. I think you are doing very well in that direction. Now, what are some of the challenges you foresee might affect your vision in terms of trying to achieve so much? What are some of the challenges you think might not let your vision come to pass, if any?
Yes. I see funds as usual.
Okay.
Because we are not being funded as such by the government.
Okay.
Government nowadays pays our salaries.
Okay.
And that ends it. Previously, the government used to pay our electricity bills, and that is heavy.
Okay.
And it has taken a bigger chunk of our resources. We pay about 30 to 40,000 a month.
Wow.
For electricity alone. So when you talk about funds, all our electricity bills goes into that.
And Prof, having identified this problem of funding, what is the way forward? Because the government is still the government. It's not changing.
What we know we need to do is to generate more funds.
Okay.
We need to step up our...
And that's where the commitment of the staff is very important.
Important.
In terms of proposal writing, consultancy and all that.
Actually, it is that is helping us a lot, the proposal writing, because we normally take 15% of whatever funds that is attracted from these proposals that we win. So I will urge all scientists, and even I've made it mandatory that every division should come out with winnable proposals. At least if every division is to get 1 or 2 per year,
we'll go far.
That will make us keep our heads above water.
Prof, having said that, you know, there used to be this hunter's fee. Rumors have it that it's been scrapped. Now you are urging your scientists to bring out proposals. What is your stake on that? Do we have it or is scrapped? If it's scrapped, do you intend bringing it back?
It is a policy of the council. It is somehow scrapped because they have said that we are within the council or within the institute. So when we talk about hunter's fee, it pertains to somebody who is outside the institute, who is helping the institute or the system to get funds, but not within.
So how do you intend to motivate scientists to put in proposals? Because that was a motivation, now it's gone.
Yes. I may not say it's gone. Totally. Because if you have projects, you go out,
of course,
and then you benefit. You get something small.
You get your papers and your
and
promotion.
You get your papers too. That will help you to get your promotion.
Exactly.
And at the same time, you get some inputs that will help you with your research work. So I would say that scientists
should focus on that rather than the hunter's fee. Because you get your promotion, you get your papers.
And if you are lucky and then you write a good proposal and they buy a vehicle for you, you can travel the length and breadth of the country to set up trials. And you'll be known wherever in the country.
Of course, you can even get top-up from your project if it's a good one. Yes. Okay, so Director, how do you also intend to actually monitor some of the activities that you intend to roll up? You talk about rolling up mentorship programs, commercialization and all that. How do you intend to monitor and evaluate this process?
Yes, I want to liaise with the socio-economic division of my division. One of the divisions is socio-economics.
Okay.
I'm liaising with them so that they will keep track of all our research output. Okay. For example, they should be able to give me data. For example, the number of varieties that we have released, the varieties that are being used by industries and farmers, and how they are benefiting from that varieties or our research outputs. So if they are able to get this data and then they feed me that this is the data that is out there, we've been able to generate so much, then I will be able to monitor our record, and where the need be, we do the necessary adjustments.
I think we've spoken so much about your vision and what you intend doing and all that, but let me bring some issues to your attention and then see how best you can address. These are issues that staff have been complaining about over years. Of course, I have been here for 12 years, and at least I know some of these issues. Promotions is one of the hottest issues in CRI. What do you intend to do to improve promotion, especially for the junior and senior staff? Some are complaining that they've been here for years, they cannot be promoted. Now they are being asked to go to school. I know you've been hearing these things.
Yes.
This is the platform for you to explain to us, what are you going to do to improve promotions?
Okay, I have even started.
Okay.
There are staff who came in with middle school living certificate, and that cannot take them far. So what I have done is to organize training, further training for them.
Okay.
We, if I say we, that is myself and management.
Okay.
We have gone to see NVTI, that's a National Vocational and Technical Training, that they should come and organize training, which will be attended by our staff. And that training is supposed to give them proficiency certificate. And with that, they can use it to advance
to the next level. Now, let's look at senior members. You put in your promotion, it takes 1 year, 2 years. My promotion took about 1.5 years. What are you going to do to make sure that things are better?
Right now, you see, we are not the only institution that is faced with that. I think what I'm going to do is to table it up at DMC, Directors Management Committee, so that we take it to the next level, which is the council. But I will also want to tell RSC to take that thing up, because they are the voice of the people.
Exactly.
When a voice is coming from the grassroots,
it becomes stronger.
It becomes stronger.
Okay.
So I will urge the RSA to take that matter up, though we will also discuss it at our level, at the DMC level. We want you to back us up so that we all
can improve the system.
Yes.
Okay, at this point we want to take our commercial break and come back. We are talking to Professor M.B. Muchian, Director of Crop Research Institute. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the project. currently on CRI TV, your number one online TV platform. You can access CRI TV on critvgh.com or from the Crop Research Institute website. We are currently talking to Professor M.B. Muchian, the Director of Crop Research Institute. Director, you are welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're talking about promotions, and I'm told you are trying to go digital as far as promotion of senior members are concerned. Can you explain that a bit?
Yes, that is true. The last virtual meeting that we had, Council had employed somebody who has designed a software for promotion, and that one was displayed to us. So I'm glad to tell my scientists that the enormous work or the tedious work that they need to go through with their promotions will be curtailed somehow. We are going on online promotion.
Wow.
So all our documents will be submitted online, and we are due to do a test in August, coming August. But full implementation will be next year. So there are about 4 stages. If you submit your promotion documents, it will be examined or interrogated internally. And from there, by the click of a button, it will move to
the next stage,
the head office for the next sectorial screening. And the same thing will also apply. By a click of a button, it will move to a certain level.
Wow, this looks interesting. But are there plans to extend it to the senior staff and junior staff as well?
They say we should test this one with the senior staff
and see how it goes.
And later on, I think they have
learn our
plans to come down.
So now I think we've spoken a lot about promotion. I'm very happy you've explained to us the fact that you are going digital and all that, which means that promotions will be more faster than previously. Now, can we talk a bit about welfare? Look, I was sick. I went to the hospital. I had to spend almost about 4,000 Ghana cedi. What are you going to do to make sure that your workers stay healthy and can deliver? We used to, submit our receipts and then get reimbursement. When health insurance came in, they said it's scrapped. But we fall sick, we go and they say health insurance does not cover. How are you going to ensure that we are healthy to be able to deliver into your vision?
Thank you very much. With that problem in place, what I plan doing is to make sure that we usually organize checkups. And I have planned that I will liaise with the welfare so that every quarterly we do screening. And that one, I think, our institute will have to bear that cost. So what we are going to do is to be more active with the preventive stage than going into the curative.
Which is expensive.
Yes. So I will entreat all members of staff that when it comes to screening, they should avail themselves. And we are also trying to set up a fund to top up with we have, I think, one that is the charity fund, whereby I need to encourage staff to patronize it by paying their dues so that we can get money in that fund. So that when people are seriously affected with the diseases or ailment, they can fall on that. If they need money to go into operations and then theater or whatever that they need, I think they can fall on that. So plans are far advanced to make sure that our welfare matters
are taken care of. Okay, now let's drift a bit. Let's look at the financial system. You know, this is a governmental institution, and one cannot do whatever he or she chooses to. But as much as we respect protocol, there are complaints in terms of how long it takes to access funds, and then when you are retiring. What are you going to do to make sure that funds are easily accessible by scientists and then other staff to be able to execute the work that we do? And then when we are retiring, the process becomes simpler for us to be able to retire so that work can progress.
Yes. I have started working towards that. Okay. I myself have taken pains that impress will never stay on my desk till the following day. Okay. But surprisingly, it is not so with the other people. Okay. So one, they also say that scientists or anybody putting in impress, at times they don't follow the due process. Okay. Or what they put in are not right. Okay. And attract auditing issues. Okay. So I have tasked the auditor of the institute and the accountant to give seminars and explain to scientists or people who will be putting in impress and tell them what they are supposed to do.
I think that is more laudable because it will put everybody on toes.
And I'm also planning that if it will be possible, the IT session will generate a software so that we can use that. And then I think that will help also to track some of these things.
So you want, what you're trying to say that you would like if you could go digital.
Yes.
And I think that will help a lot. You go to IIT and the rest is digital.
So you sit in your office from here, I think I will call my IT and see if they can develop a software that can help us in that direction.
Okay, so it's been very good talking to you about your vision and all other things. Now, I would like to touch on another issue before we proceed. You talk about the issue of attrition. Can you summarize that point for us, because we did not get it very well? Some are getting PhDs, and once you get a PhD, you become more marketable and more people will be leaving. How do you intend to stem that issue? How do you intend to stop people from leaving? Because you cannot prevent them from living naturally. Okay.
Yes. Actually, that is a thorny issue. And we have the universities poaching our research scientists into lecturing at the universities. At times when researchers come at fresh, they don't have projects. So I have intended to set up what is known as Rescue the Pedestrian Initiative. Okay. What it means is that when scientists are employed and they come to the institute and they don't have projects, they can get something to do. I have decided to set up a fund where we will put in money so that anyone who is fresh and does not have work as in research work to do, he can source for funding from the Rescue the Pedestrian project and then do research work. Okay,
that's great. Prof, I know COVID-19 is a global pandemic and CRI is not an exception. How has it affected our activities?
Really, it has affected our activities, but not much. I'm saying not much because even at the time that we went on lockdown, people were given moving passes to come in and then work. Okay. We were able to put in a lot of measures that our system will not be closed completely. People have to come in and do whatever that will keep our system going, because we had a lot of things we had initiated in our labs and we needed people to man it.
Okay.
And then we know that our research work is tied with rain-fed.
Okay.
So people, when the rains were pouring down and then we had this lockdown, still people had to come and then prepare the land.
Okay.
So I would say that it has affected us because a lot of people did not come. Okay. But few others came in and
to support
kept
the
system going.
Okay, Prof, now let's be a bit personal because we are almost done. I know you have a very beautiful wife. Am I right? Because I saw her during the inauguration. What we don't know is how many children you have. Can you please tell us?
I have 3 strong boys.
Boys, no girl?
No girl.
Wow.
Maybe I need to change my style. The first one is Ranford. The second one, Marvin. And the third one, Elvis.
Any pension baby?
No, I'm too old. I'm too old.
Are you sure?
Yes.
A man never grows old.
I'm too old.
I am told you love football. Am I right?
Yes, and yesterday was the happiest moment of my football life.
Wow.
My team, Manchester United, had to qualify and enter into the Champions League zone.
Yes, so you are happy.
I'm so much happy.
Prof, what do you do when you are not working? When you are not counting the insects and those things? When you are not signing impress and all that? What do you do to relax?
What I normally do is to watch football.
It's obvious.
Is to watch football.
Wow.
And then go into the papers and look into future articles, normally concerning science.
Okay.
Yes.
Even when you are relaxing?
Yes, I relax with those things.
Yes. Okay. Prof, we are about ending our program. What do you have to say to staff of CRI?
Yes. What I will say to my staff is that we should all get up. It should not be business as usual. People should get up and work. They shouldn't act as spectators. But
go to the president.
We should be participants.
Yes.
Okay. Of everything that we do, because we are all in the same boat.
Okay.
And we don't want to sink, but we want to prevail and shine, and everybody see us as Crop Research Institute. We have to come into the limelight, and we should be able to be excellent in everything that we do.
Okay, thank you very much. Would you like to say shout out to your wife, family, or any other person?
Yes, because to every successful man, they say there is a woman. I'm proud to have a prayerful woman who has been praying with me all the time. I love you, my sweet wife.
Mention her name now, Prof. Be romantic.
I've mentioned. I say, I love you, my wife, Rose.
I didn't hear that one.
Yes.
Okay, Prof. What have you got to tell CRI TV? Have you given the opportunity to tell the world your vision, your life, and everything? What do you have to tell CRI TV? What
I want to tell CRI TV is that you have done very well. We have just started. But what you have put out there, people are talking about you. If you don't know, our council chair called me 3 days ago, around 10 p.m. and said that if nobody says it, he was going to say it because he has told the council that they should come out with this innovative idea. And he was so glad that we have taken the initiative. So let's champion it. And I'm ever prepared to support this noble cause to go greater heights. So all the best, all the kudos to CRI TV.
Viewers, we are getting to the end of our show. That's the first edition of the project on your CRI TV, your #1 online TV platform. This show was brought to you by Ketford Ventures, Ready Agro Processing, Famous Studios, Marigold Ventures. Ketford Ventures are processors of Aseda rice. Aseda rice is free from debris, stones, and very good for your health. For your purchases, please contact 050-1425-000 or 027-7739-134. Ready Agro Processing and Farms are producers of Ready Coconut Chips. They are also producers of Ready Virgin Coconut Oil and other products. For your purchases, please contact 0244-1063-932. Famous Studios is your #1 recording studio in GH. For your recording, music video production and other entertainments, please contact Famous Studios on 0244-119121. Marigold Ventures. Marigold Ventures are distributors of sunflower oil and everyday oats. Everyday oats is very good for your health. For your purchases, please contact 050-1359-001. I am your host, Dr. Jonas Osei Edu, and I might say we are grateful to our production team. That is Bernard Sachi, head of production, Sylvia, that is head of news, Peter Amankwa, director of videos, and then to my good friend, Sir John, not the NPP Sir John, but Sir John in CRI. Viewers, stay tuned for other exciting programs on CRI TV. The project will be back same time next week. Stay blessed and God be with us all. Keep on watching CRI TV. Thank you.